Greetings, Yater Sigmas! Welcome to my tutorial on how to set up my gallery in your Friday Night Funking mod on the latest Psych Engine version. So, now we're gonna add the gallery. So you whip up your Psych Engine 1.0, you go to Source, and then you go to States. Then in the gallery you've downloaded, well, my gallery, go to any other engine, copy the gallery state, and paste this bad boy in. So open the gallery state.hx. Now we have to go through several steps. So first step is this package bit here. Read this, and then since we're using the latest Psych engine, we grab the package bit over here and paste it in instead of the top one. And if you want to, you can get rid of the code, which we're gonna do. Now, next step is to pick which video extension player you want to use. Because different engines, and in some cases different versions of said engines, use different video extensions. So for example, HX codec is used by base Friday Night Funkin', the base game, and I believe in older versions of Psych Engine. And in the latest Psych Engine, we're using HX VLC. Psych Engine 1.0. And it's also used in Codename Engine. So you follow the instructions over here. So first, make sure you've installed HX VLC. So you go to your command line, PowerShell, whatever. Hexlib install HX codec. Well, if you want to use HX codec, then I recommend to use 3.0.2, the latest. It may or may not work with the older versions, but you should try anyway. And since we're using HX VLC, hexlib install HX VLC, and this should download the latest version. I already have this installed, so I do not need to do this. So, step 2. We have to put this in our project.xml files if we don't have it. Psych Engine should have this already in the project.xml file. Let's find it. Yes, we have this in the file, so we don't need to do this step unless if you want to do HX codec, you copy this and paste it in. So step 3, take the code, this code here out of the comments. So we cut it and put it underneath it. So we have this. And the final step before we can start setting up is we have to cut the code here. This is the code in charge of playing the video. We cut this. We're using HX VLC, so we cut the HX VLC code and paste it right under the file path line over here. And we can get rid of these as well. Save our work. Okay, so we are done. Now we can get to start setting up the stuff. So assets shared images gallery.img. This will be your path to where the game will load all your images, videos, etc. The reason I didn't use something like paths.image because different engines and different versions have different ways their files are sorted. So I just made it so you can freely edit the path. So Psych Engine has an assets shared images. Now we have to create a gallery folder or you could go to the downloaded gallery files, assets, shared images, just copy the file and yeet it in over here. You should have this in your gallery folder. And you basically do the same for music, sounds, and the video file folder. So let's do it. And yes, if you see any files inside those folders, yes, that's intentional. They should be there. Videos, gallery. Okay, great. We are cooking right now. So I'm going to explain how to add things to your gallery. So you add your stuff to this array over here. So an array is basically like, imagine a box. That's what an array is. And this box contains multiple smaller boxes. And the game checks the box and the smaller boxes to get the information. So let's say this is one of the small boxes, and file name, the first bit over here is the file name, the name of the file. And the next step is the title of the image that you will see in the menu. The description you will also see in the menu. And this number here represents what type of, well, media or file it is. So 0, it's an image. 1, it's a video. 2, it's a sound effect. And 3, it's a piece of music. So oh yeah, speaking just a warning, I'm using a custom font. It's in the files as well, but if you want to, you can change it to anything you want. But for now, I'm gonna let's just use the default VCR.ttf font. Okay, so our next step is to connect it to your menus. So I'm just gonna make a quick edit to main menu state. We scroll down until we find line 285. This is in charge of loading the corresponding menu. And I just made a quick edit here for the story mode button to load into gallery state. Obviously, different engine, different code, so you should be able to do this. Since music beat state, we cut this and put this inside. And yeah, we can remove this code if you want. Music beat states. So bam, there we go. Now we should be done and it's time to compile. Line test Windows or whatever you use. You can compile in both PowerShell and command line. Just make sure this beginning part here is, well, your mod. A, B, C, D. So it seems like I've got an error over here. Type not found hxvlc.flixel.flx video sprite. Okay, so the way to fix the error is, so initially your project.xml will have this line over here inside this section over here. As it says here, if you want to use videos on your source mod, get this line outside this section. So you just cut it, paste it, and save it. Voila. So yeah, this should not happen if you use HX codec, but just do it anyway, just in case. And now I have to wait for my build to compile because I did not compile before recording. See you in a couple of minutes. Okay, so now here we go. This is the moment of truth. See, there you go. That's your gallery. That is your gallery. Do whatever you want. Zoom in and out, move the image. Yep, that's it. That's it. Your gallery works now. So you may be asking, but Bima, how do you add shit to the gallery? And I'm just gonna show you how to do that. So you whip up your gallery code, you put a comma under the last one, then press enter to create a new line, and you type out square brackets, and then you will do like the rest. Name of the file, for example, let's call it I don't know, a penis. For the title, we're gonna have gallery example, and for description and 0 because I'm just gonna copy the image. So you go to assets, shared images, gallery, image. I'm just gonna copy this image and paste this in and call it penis.png. Now we compile this. I'm test Windows. Bam. There you go, gallery example. That's it. This shit works. So if you're a codename user, you have two options. Either do a source, codename source, yeet this file in, or you could yeet in these two scripts if you're not using codename source. My friend luccdotjson will cover on how to add it and set it up.